Hey everybody, I'm Reggie Bryant. In this video, I'm going to show you how to save money fast. I'm going to give you all my money saving tips so that you can save up. And in this video, there's going to be various ways to save money, and you can apply literally all of them right after you watch this video. And I will also show you my secret weapon, and that's exactly what I use to save over $5,000 in just under 6 months. Applying it will literally make you wealthier. Keep watching. Alright, so if you want to save money, you're going to have a plan. You're going to have either a short-term or a long-term plan. Either way, you're going to need one. I would recommend that you have both a short and a long-term plan with your money. That way you're not just saving for this one occasion and then you never save again. You gotta have a mindset with this. So when you have the short term, this is like, I'm going on vacation, or I need to buy this plane ticket, or I want to buy this specific pair of shoes that cost a lot of money, or I'm going to buy this system, or I'm going to invest in this. You've got to have a plan. Like, what do you want to put your money into? Like, what are you saving for? It could be an emergency. You might be saving for an emergency fund for stuff that's not even happening yet. But bottom line is, you want to have a plan for this. And obviously your long-term plans will be stuff like retirement. It'll be stuff like buying a house, down payment on a car, or buying something really, really big in cash. But you're going to want short-term and long-term plans so you know exactly what you want your money to go towards. After you know what you want your money to go towards, you simply attach a price to it. And then once you have that number, you know exactly how much you need to save for that category. And a great way to do this is by using the Capital app. It's Capital with a Q, and what it does is it helps you set up everything and automates everything for you. It connects your goals to your bank account, and you can put however much you can afford to put in Capital for that month. And if you have like 5 different things you're saving for at once, no worries. You just assign a certain amount that goes toward that per your paycheck, and then you know for a fact that without you even thinking about it, money that you otherwise would have wasted on this and that or eating out or whatever is going towards legit goals that you have for yourself. And Capital is what I use. That is my secret weapon. Like, that is how I was able to save well over $5,000 in just under 6 months. And it's so amazing just to know that. So it's an awesome app. It's totally free, and I have a link in the description. And once you sign up and once you put your first deposit in, you will get $5, and I will also get $5 for referring you. Now, having goals and setting everything that you want and attaching prices to it, that's a lot easier said than done. And if you're having trouble with this, maybe you don't have a budget set in place. So that's what I need you guys to make sure that you do. Make sure you have a budget set in place. If you haven't already, I have a 50-30-20 budget video already posted that goes in depth on how to budget. And I also have a video coming out soon about the zero-based budget if the 50-30-20 budget rule is not for you. But basically, a budget is simply to show how much money you spend a month on living, on clothes, on transportation, on your health, on stuff like that. And once you get that number, once you understand how much you make a month or even a year, and you understand how much you spend a month or a year, then you're acutely aware of exactly how much money you're spending. And the point of a budget also for me is so I can know exactly like what my flow is looking like. So a lot of people get paid bi-weekly or semi-monthly. And so you need to know, all right, so what date does this bill hit? What date does that bill hit? Like, what are your non-negotiable things that you absolutely will pay for no matter what every month? Is it rent? Is it utilities? Is it gas for your car? What is it? Is it food? Obviously, these are things that you need. So these are definitely going to be things that you pay for. So I'm not going to go too in-depth on budget because, like I said, I have a video dedicated to it and I have another video coming out for budgeting. But just so you know, these are the things you want to target. And you also want to look at when you do make a budget, you want to look at what can I cut back on, or what do I spend money on currently that I don't need. Places that you definitely want to target in your budget are specifically eating out, entertainment, clothing. Bet you they're the top 3 money suckers that are currently inhibiting people from saving the amount of money that they can be saving. If you haven't done this, I guarantee you will be taken aback by by how much money is going towards things that are not meaningful in your life. And please, you just try it. And before I keep going real quick, I just want to have you hone in on this mindset real quick. So you need to understand, don't think about right now. Think about the future. And this is the only time I will give any advice like this, because usually I want people to stay in the now and understand what's going on in the present. But when it comes to money, thinking about the present can literally make you go broke. This is how. There's a lot of Americans who do not have 401ks set up, who have really good paying full-time jobs, and they're like in their mid 40s. And it's because, and the reason, and I've interviewed them, they've said, oh, it's because I don't want to have less money each month. It's like, yeah, you're gonna have less money now, but later you could have millions in your account just waiting for you and your family. But people don't think about that. They just think about right now and how they can splurge on this and do that. And no judgment, but straight up, it's not productive, and it's really not a smart thing to do. By the way, if you have seen my budgeting video so far, well, guess what? If you haven't downloaded the budgeting checklist yet, it's down in the description for you to guide, and you can really use that in conjunction with these methods of saving money that I'm giving you, and you can really go to the next level. So after you've budgeted and you see exactly how much money that you have left over, you can decide what you want to do with it. A lot of people just blindly spend what they have, and then it eats into what would be their next paycheck. And then when they get their next paycheck, it feels like they're at a constant battle, like, man, I gotta wait another 2 weeks. Oh man, I gotta wait another month. You know, and it's sad for it to be like that, but it's because of discipline and habits. Money is not so much head knowledge, it's straight up discipline and how you think about it and what you do with the money that you have. So once you know how much you can spend, you can set up automatic withdrawals that go into savings accounts or investment accounts. If you have extra money lying around, they can just go straight into investment. Or if you have money that can also go towards debt, because like most Americans are in debt. Let's be honest here. And I'm going to give you once again another great app that you can use. If you notice, a lot of bank accounts have like 0.00, I don't even know. It's like a really low percentage of interest that your savings accounts have, in like your traditional bank accounts like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, banks like that. They have extremely low interest rates on your savings. So when you put stuff in your savings accounts, you would have to save up like $10,000 before you even see anything, like before you even see a couple of dollars interest per month. And that, my friend, is robbery. And so there's an app called Wealthfront that has over 2% rate. And so the minimum is like $1,000 or something like that. But once you put your money in there, every single month, you'll get money. And so it's awesome to know that you're actually profiting off of what you've already saved. Like your money is making money, and no matter what the economy does, that money will continue to go up because it's in a secure savings account. It's FDIC insured and everything, and it's completely reliable, and I use it. It is amazing. I will link it down in the description. And lastly, you want to separate your bank accounts. I mean, there's a theory out there. It's like out of sight, out of mind. So if you have everything, every dollar that you own as a person within one bank account, well, guess what? That's where you're going to be pulling from. And I've known people who have like 10K in their checking accounts, but nothing in their savings accounts. Just separate them out. Like it's literally as simple as separating your checkings from your savings, and then you're disciplined not to pull from your savings. And then the banks typically have a limit as to how many times you can pull from your savings to go into your checkings. But then also, you know, have other things set up. Like if you have businesses or like a specific bank account that you only use on things that you want, like I have one. It's a completely different bank account, and it's solely for like eating out and going to the mall. And I don't even touch, you know, the stuff that goes in my needs category. Like I have a whole bank account for needs. I have a bank account for business. I have a bank account for wants. You know what I'm saying? It all literally just revolves around one another. And then also, I forgot to mention, Wealthfront shows you your full net worth because it connects your 401k and all your other investments along with all your bank accounts put together, and actually literally shows you how much you're worth and how much you'll be worth by a certain amount of time. And here's a disclaimer. I know everybody does not have the same financial situation. I totally understand that. I understand that some people are living paycheck to paycheck, And, you know, some people are just breaking even. But once you apply this mindset and these methods, you'll be able to start to save a little here, a little there. So if I start putting percentages out there or certain things to go by, they're literally just guidelines. Everybody can't follow every little thing that I discuss because some people have other financial obligations like kids or college loans or something, or maybe they don't have a job, or you know, or maybe you're still in school yourself, you know. But bottom line is, it's all about the mindset and how you think about the money that you have, and that's what will get you to be able to save money, and that's what will eventually get you to that wealth building and passive income and all that other stuff. Disclaimer. But guys, thank you so much for watching. That's pretty much the video. What did you think? Comment down below if any of these tips were helpful to you, because I know when I received similar tips and I was able to do my own research and come up with more tips that were very helpful for me in my financial journey, and I just hope to continue to be able to help you guys. So if you like this video, hit the subscribe button. I'm Reggie Bryant. I make 2 videos every single week. Control you, control your finances, control your life. Thanks so much for watching.